up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for anybody joining us. Tonight we're gonna make just a little quick video. Kind of forgot what I was saying here. Alright, so my new theory is, because I can't get my tiny baby fingers through those holes to get to that, my new theory is we're going to take this radiator cover off and try to reach down that way. I have our trusty Cobalt Phillips head. So we'll just pull these out real quick. It's definitely easier if you put a little pressure on them. However, the problem with that is that gets stuck like down in there, and it pushes these little flanges off on the side. I really don't know the word I'm looking for there. Alright, now that we have all four of those out, this just boops off. We'll set this somewhere kind of safe because it is carbon fiber and it was expensive. And I don't want to have to buy another one. So now let's see if we can reach in between the heat exchanger and that. Oh, it's so close. Alright, so we have that one out there. That one is actually, the top of it is out. So it's just onto the lip there. We're going to throw all that away more than likely. Well, I was wrong. I thought maybe I had another partial lip in the garage that I could use, because those come in 3 different pieces. So I thought maybe I had some spare pieces to use. I do not. There's one good thing about these is if you break a specific piece and some other ones aren't damaged, the pieces are interchangeable. So put these bolts down here, and we'll be on the way. The car's going to look really bland though. It won't have a front lip on it or those supports, so that kind of sucks. That one's actually just coming out of my hand. Look at that. That was easy. Let's see, I don't think there was one in the middle right there. This was not the best lip option, to be fair. It did look cool, I think, but definitely not the best support. So it's starting to rain again. Of course it is, since I'm laying out here driveway, which is already wet. Get this out. I bet on camera my breathing sounds like an asthmatic 80-year-old. Oh, there's a hidden one right there too. Look at that. I bolted the hell out of this thing when I put it on there. What's holding you in, little buddy? Probably not anything actually secure, if I had to guess. What is it, Cheddar? Since we're back at the desk here, there's all my random bolts laid out. These are the self-tappers that was holding my lip in. These are actually the same ones that used to come with the ECS kit with their lips. So, just useless information there. Alright, now that we've got that off, you can actually see pretty well. That's not a good representation because this is the driver side one there. There's quite a big chunk of that's missing. And that side that goes there, that little fin, gets really, really dirty. That side is actually not bad, but that could also be because it was hanging at a weird angle. Alright, so now I'll put this little, I don't think we need to put that in yet. Get our sweet, this is actually an ECS radiator cover. Put put it back in place. Like so. Yes. Looks awesome. I'm dying. It's not a Mishimoto one. They're just one of my sponsors. So we put the sticker on there since it's the radiator cover. It's actually an ECS tuning one. It's really gross right now because I've had zero time to clean anything and it's been super cold. Snowy and icy. Alright, so the last thing to do is we're going to put this little air dam piece back in place. I have no idea if that's actually effective or not, but it does go there. There's a couple little flaps on the side. I'm holding the camera upside down. I have no light. There we go. We're back to mostly stock state. So that's a little frustrating, but at least there's not a broken lip on the front of it. So let's go get something to eat because I'm hungry. All right, so now that we have the lip out of the way there, yeah, that's still unnecessary. Oh my God, my phone had 3% charge when I turned it on. I'll have to let that charge for sure. Ooh, all right, as I continue to fail at just basic things today. Maybe that'll give us enough light to talk without actually living it, leaving. We're gonna start this over. So what are we gonna talk about tonight? We could talk about the shenanigans I have going on financially. We could talk about work. We can talk about how terrible the new STI is. You guys may not know this about me, but I am a giant Subaru fan, which some of my friends will absolutely make fun of me until the end of existence for. I love Subarus. When my daughter was born, I had a 2004 white STI, the Blobeye, with a black carbon fiber hood and black wheels. If I can find a picture of it somewhere, I'll insert it so you can see it. It was awesome. I had some just basic bolt-ons done. I had an intake, front mount intercooler, an exhaust on it that I don't even remember the brand now. There's a car coming. I put a blow-off valve on it. And it was awesome. I loved that car. My daughter loved that car. I traded an S2000 for it. When we found out that my wife was pregnant with our daughter, I traded my S2000 for it. Which ultimately probably wasn't the best idea, but at the time we needed something that had 4 seats. And man, I've not driven this car in a while. I know I'm ADD and bouncing all over the place here. God bless, I forgot how good it sounds. Anyway, traded the S2000 for the STI. I got the STI. I'm a giant Subaru fan. Even up to like the 2011 generation. I love the Hawkeye. I don't remember what the 2011 and generations were called because I was already kind of out of that scene. That car is really behind me, like super close. So, anyway, the new STI annoys the hell out of me, to be blatant. I've been hoping for a new STI for a while because I kind of thought I would maybe get one. I'm still kind of considering getting an older STI. But man, did they come back with a terrible idea. Subaru, I think you've pissed everybody off. I mean, it has less power than the older STIs. Why is my AC on? It has less power than the older STIs. they're only making like 500 of them, and I don't even think they're coming to the US. And they're also probably going to cost an insane amount of money. Also, my biggest gripe with them, not that they're only making like 500 of them, not that they're not coming to the US, but they're only coming with an automatic transmission. They're only coming with a CVT automatic transmission. What the hell, Subaru? An automatic transmission in your STIs? Only? You've killed the soul of the STI, is what you've done. You killed the STI, you murdered it, you took it out of production, and then you decided to bring it back, revive it from the dead, only to have a CVT? I don't understand why manufacturers are doing this. Nissan did the same thing with the Nismo Z. It only comes in automatic. Regardless of what the sales guy at our Nissan here told me, it does not come in a manual. It's just frustrating. Manufacturers now are really taking the soul out of their sports cars. And if I remember correctly, the GR86 was the best-selling sports car by like a country mile. And guess what it has? A manual transmission. The Supra, manual transmission. I think 60% of the Supras sold last year, were manual. Over half. I don't know what the Nissan Z's sales numbers are, but I can only imagine, which ironically enough, almost every Z that I've looked at in a showroom is automatic. I don't understand. Who the hell is buying automatic Zs? That just does not seem like the market. I don't know, man. I just feel like automakers are shorting their actual sports cars. Who cares about track times? Okay, that's a lie. I kind of sort of care about track times. But I specifically bought this car. This generation, this is the last year, 2014 Audi S4. It's the last year that they make a manual transmission. This is a 6-speed manual, if you can see me shift it here. That's why I bought this one. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. We can have a discussion about it. But I really feel like manufacturers are taking the soul out of their sports cars. And I get it, they're probably trying to widen their audience. Not everybody can drive a manual now. I think there's like 4% of the population or something that can actually drive a manual transmission. I got in the car to leave so fast that I didn't even think about where I was going to get dinner at. I was just excited to drive this car again. I don't know where I'm going to figure it out. Anyway, hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for watching. If you have, thank you everybody that's joined us. I really appreciate it. I'm really trying to make this work. Let me know what you guys think about the manual transmission too, and the CVT only sports cars. And we can talk about how terrible the new STI is in the comments. So, thank you guys. See you next video.